known better. So this dryer here, it's been dying for the last 6 years. And we got it when we bought the house. Came with it, which was real nice and easy. You know, appliances. They're old as it is. I don't even know what year, but they've just been reliable. Simple machine, not all the fancy circuit boards in that. But she's not drying anymore, and now she finally broke this morning. She won't even rotate, so we're gonna swap it out with the one over there. Picked up a used one, new fancy one, circuit boards. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. So join me. First, I disconnected the discharge hose. Now we can slide it out into the open a little bit, because I'm going to have to change out the wire as well. Snapping a photo so I don't forget the wires. Okie dokie, okie dokie. So because it's 220 volts or 208 volts, top wire is going to go to a red, bottom wire is going to go to the black. If these were to get mixed up, still hot and hot. The biggest one to get in the right spot is the neutral. We have to switch this out because the new dryer we have has actually got 4 wires. Capable of 3, but it's got 4 wire cord hooked up to it right now.
We only have a 3 like.
We have a 3 wire outlet.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we're going with 3 wire on this.
Drop, there you go.
Okay, so the difference between this one and that one with the 4 wires. So you can see we got a hot, neutral, and a ground. The 3 wire doesn't have a ground. We just have a hot, and a neutral. But that's just how it's wired. So we're going to be removing this and these 3 and feeding it up and then re-landing on these. Well, will we land on that? Let's see. 3 wire will go up. Yep, just like I said, boom, boom, boom. But then we're going to have to do a pigtail, a ground strap going from there to the ground. So we'll have to do 1 short wire. Yeah, it's going to have to get loosened now, for sure. It's a thicker cord with the insulation on it.
doesn't matter which one lays on the left or the right?
There's no identifying which one it is, so it won't matter for right now. So they both are going to be hot. If this was something like a 3-phase, it would make a difference because it would then rotate the opposite way, possibly, if it was landed wrong. But this one's labeled neutral in the middle and it's just hot and hot. Want to make sure you get them tight, because if they're loose, what'll happen is they'll just start sparking between here and there, which will burn out the contact, well, which will burn out the end of the lead. So now let's see, is it gonna have to go from here down to there, or is there something in the back? Okay, so alright, so what you missed, I had to pull this off, and behind there I found the ground strap that they call for on this wire diagram. So beautiful. So I'm just going to set this back in place, mount it, put the wires back on it. Had to put this at least a day ahead of my projected finish time.
How much projected time did you give?
I always figure the worst. Plan for the worst, hope for the best. My motto. Oh, it's like deja vu. Put these guys on there. Oh, yeah. And then, oh, I apologize. I'm opening the camera.
So was it not ground with the 4?
It was, but it was ground through the receptacle.
Okay.
So what happens now is this is the neutral. Okay, so on the back side of this, when we pulled it out, it was a white wire that went up. This taps off of that same white wire, comes back, and now it's in the place here, so it's grounding back through the neutral. So an additional project I wanted to do prior to all this was just for the wash machine, because you get sediment. You get sediment in the washer, and it plugs up that little screen. Then your water trickles really slowly. I have to give this to my assistant to see if she can get that open. But I'm gonna put a filter on because this new dryer actually has water supplied to it for steaming cycle. A steaming cycle. I think it's for disinfecting. Pretty cool.
Oh my
it's on there. Let's both do it together. Ready?
Okay. I'll hold.
Ready? Here we go. Actually make a wrench for this.
It's like a pickle jar that won't open.
So anyways, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. So, what we need is I need to put some Teflon tape on some ends. We have to get the filter in there, that's one for sure. We'll have to go outside and get that taken care of with a strap wrench. So while we're down here, get these two adapters in.
Come on, can you open it, please? Or at least try. What are you doing right now? Ooh, she got it!
She's strong. She's angry at me right now, so she's even stronger.
No, actually, it was good because,
Did I break your nail?
no,
Okay. Wow,
I think between the two of us.
that was impressive. Dad and I couldn't get it.
Yeah,
What,
we
are you
couldn't
doing
get
the
it.
water thing right away on the...
So, Joe, can you go get a wrench or a
What kind?
channel locks?
Oh, yeah.
You need to move the camera to get it there, too.
We'll get it once we get there. Just setting this thing up. Letting the viewers know why I'm doing this, because I love my wife so much. She's frustrated every time it plugs up. Oh, thought something was going on upstairs. Make sure the O-ring's in there. Yes, it is. It's down in there. Perfect. The right way to do it would be to get the bracket that comes on top here, an angle bracket. It actually mounts to the wall. So eventually I'll upgrade that way, but just to get it in service, I'll use this now. So we'll be able to sterilize our clothes on the steamer cycle, I guess. Alright.
Hot
Plumbers are
down
probably gonna cringe, but here I go anyways.
Can I open this window? Why would plumbers cringe?
It's not the right tool.
Oh.
That's how we roll.
Job.
That's how we roll. Can't help it.
MacGyver. It works.
A lot of that.
So how's that going to connect to the wash machine also?
Gotta have faith, faith, faith.
Oh,
Gotta have faith.
Yeah.
So anyways, this is the outlet. It even says on there outlet, which is cool. So this will feed the dryer, and this other line's going to feed the washer. And the one from the washer, we're just going to disconnect off the back of the washer. It's going to go into the inlet here. It's gonna be beautiful, folks, beautiful. Alright, so back here, all you gotta do is we gotta slide her back into place, and then we can connect the duct. Watch this filter so she doesn't fall. Where's that Phillips, Joe?
On top of the washer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, which one's hot? Ah, that one's cold. Got it. Ooh, that was close. Probably should turn the water off. Gosh, I hope that worked. Depressurize that hose. Doesn't seem like it's the right one. Well, you know why? There we go. Now we depressurize.
Yeah. Did you unplug? There you go. What? This?
The filter. Hold on to that silver hose.
Okay.
Hold on to the filter. Actually, want to get this little screen off of here, because as you can see, there's some of the sediment that we have in our water. We have well water. That's kind of the stuff that plugs it up.
So what does adding this filter do?
That will collect all the sediment, all the metal, or I'll just say minerals
Okay.
that are in the water line that goes to it. And instead of having to pull this hose off back here to clean this screen off, we just have to change out the filter every now and then.
Okay.
This is the filter. See all that stuff? All that crud builds up on that filter. And that's because we have well water. It's cleaned up way better. Not perfect, but it's not going to get beat up anymore. We get the big filter in place. So. Fabric. I'm just too cheap to put a new one in. Because that means I have to run to the store. Which would mean I put my project off till a later day, which means I wouldn't finish it. Just being real. Okay. Pop it back in. Alright, so now we just need to connect this hose from the filter to the washer, and this will be our cold water hookup.
So then, okay, I see.
Just so she doesn't leak. Crank it just want to tighten it. There's a rubber seal in there, and it seals the hose to the nipple that sticks out. Alright, all lines are connected, so let's see what we can do here. See what happens. You got that?
Sure.
Okay. Just a burp. Cold side. See all those particulates in there?
Mhm.
Alright, so this is good.
I do feel a little bit of water on the back side of my hand,
Okay.
so I don't know what's coming.
Yeah, she's dripping at the up here.
Okay.
Checking this fitting here. No water dripping there. Beautiful. Okay, so this is good. This guy, is water dripping where?
It was just on the back a little bit.
Looks like we got some drippage coming out right here. Could be around the threads on this one.
You can see it.
Yeah, you got this?
Yep.
Thank you. See what happens. Still got some leakage coming. Alright, try that. Okay.
Looks good so far.
See what it does. All we gotta do is try this on after it's done dewatering. We got a fresh load ready to go.
Ooh, lights up.
Lights up. Do we need to clean that inside of the window? Oh God, yeah. Come on. I can't believe the previous owner sold it to us like this. I thought she kept a cleaner house than that, but whatever. One of those times that I really don't want to believe her husband, but I guess he was right. Oh. Nice sling trap. Clean before each load. See how it comes apart. Sure something's fancy.
Mom, are you watching?
No.
He's taking apart the lint trap.
It hinges. How does it pop?
I don't know if it's just the camera, but his hair looks whiter in the camera than it does on his head. Yeah.
I heard it adds 60 pounds and 30 years.
If that's so, you're not looking too bad in 30 years. You're just looking a little grayer.
Yeah. Might be because it gets pretty hot. It feels almost melted to it, you know.
Crusty.
Kind of, yeah.
Top on the left side. Top left, top left. Top left, top left, top left. Bottom
Thank you.
and bottom. There you go.
When I opened it, I just grabbed the corner over here. Got it?
Ooh, you gotta clean out that.
Nah, it's not too bad. We'll try without it.
Okay.
Okay, so it's my garbage, so let's see. I want it wrinkle away. It's all delicates because I'm a very delicate person. Ooh. So time dry is probably the best. Should we try the sanitize?
No, that'll steam everything.
Whoa, wouldn't that show us if it
That'll
worked?
shrink everything.
Oh yeah, my clothes shrink all the time anyways too. So time dry, and then we have high, medium, low, so we'll go with low, because that's what was recommended by the previous owner. Dry level.
Damp dry. Who wants a damp dry?
I'm a 60-minute person, so.
Make it even?
Well, I choose 80 on the old one, but this one's not going to do that, so. All right. Well, here we are, conclusion. Getting this dryer replaced and really awesome, the sanitizer. Plus, we also got the filter. Whoop! making life easier for the family, so pretty excited about it. We'll see what happens. All right. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us today. Have a chaotic day.